and she is welcoming you back to Mac School Prep TV. In this video, you're going to be learning all about the College Board, another amazing resource you're going to want to add to your repertoire. This one's definitely going to come in handy when you start preparing for standardized tests like the PSAT and the SAT, and also when you start getting into the mindset of thinking about and applying to college. So once again, you are not going to want to miss out on what I have in store for you in today's video. But before we go ahead and jump right in, if you do not know, my name is Mackenzie Warren. I'm the founder of Mac School Prep, and my mission is to give you everything I know, no holding back, so that you too can be successful in an academic setting and get into a great college. On that note, I just want to go ahead and give you a friendly reminder now to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and also hit the notification bell so that you can stay in the loop. Alrighty, no more delay, it's time, let's get it. So what we're looking at right now is the landing page for the College Board. This is the page that you are going to immediately see once you've logged into your College Board account. And so today in this video, I just want to do a little bit of exploration of all the different resources, all the different things that the College Board gives you access to and lets you know about. So let's just firstly look at this menu right here. These names are not deceiving at all. They're very self-explanatory. That's why we're not going to open up each one and check out what's inside. I'm just going to give you a brief overview of what each one features. And so for example, my SAT, what that's going to have is all of your SAT scores displayed, all of your subject test scores displayed with score details for each one. And so for example, with your SAT, we know that SATs are out of 1600. And so for any SAT test that you take, the College Board is going to give you some score details, give you a breakdown of how many points out of 800 you got on the evidence-based reading and writing, how many points out of 800 you got on the math section, also what percentile you were in for both, and it's going to do something similar for any SAT subject tests you take, which are basically just these 1-hour exams that really focus and hone in on one subject in particular. That might be history, that might be science, that might be language, and we'll talk about that a little bit more once we actually start delving into the college application process a little bit later down the line. And now for the PSAT, NMSQT, PSAT 10, what this is going to feature is everything. That's going to have all your PSAT tests, all your SAT tests, all your subject test scores, and it's going to give you that breakdown with those score details so that you can just kind of figure out and pinpoint what exactly your score means. Another thing is the College Board is really great about letting you know, hey, how many questions you got right on a certain section of the test, how many questions you got wrong. That way you know any weak spots that you are dealing with. One thing I want to do is just return to the My SAT, just like it says right here, register for the SAT. That's another prompt you will get once you click on the My SAT tab. Pretty much all over the College Board, the College Board is letting you know, hey, we have some SAT tests coming up. Maybe this is something that you should look into. Now, AP scores, once again, name is not deceiving. That is basically just going to give you all of your AP scores that you've taken 9th through the 12th grade, kind of as you get them. And it's also going to give you a little description of what your score means and will prompt you to send a score report to any colleges that you want to see those AP scores or any colleges that you're applying to. And same thing for the My SAT and PSAT section. You will see really obvious buttons on the other side letting you know, hey, you can send this score to colleges if you so desire. Now, build your college list. This one might be a little bit more ambiguous what it entails, so we're just going to click on that. And as you can see right here, I have my own little college list. These are just some colleges that I was checking out when I was actually going through the college application process. I did not apply to all of them. That's way too much money, but when I was a junior, these were just some of the ones that I was interested in that I wanted to do a little bit more research on and just find out a little bit more about them. And so, for example, let's just click on Rice University, one of the schools that I got into when I was applying to college. And so as you can see over here, the College Board just gives you a brief little blip about what you can expect from your college experience at Rice if you desire to go there, if you get in, if you decide to go there. It's just really nice because it gives you any important deadlines that you should be aware of. It also lets you know about campus life, giving you some statistics, average age, how many students are part-time, gives you a breakdown of the race and ethnicity, gender, housing activity. So these are just things that you would explore on your own if you're interested in any of these schools. You can also just click right here and search for colleges. Obviously, all those schools on my list, probably not all schools that you're going to be interested in. So, for example, that's why you can search for any school that you might be thinking about. And so right here, Pomona, we can just select that from the drop down and wait for it to load. This page right here that populated, now we have a breakdown and a little bit of a description about Pomona College. So this is just really nice because it gives you some insight into what you can expect from all these different colleges, and so you can see if they are the right fit for you. That way you're not wasting time and energy filling out applications and paying money for colleges that you have no desire to go to and that really don't fit what you're looking for. Now I want to just return to our original page that we were at when we were looking at colleges. And basically right here, like I said, I had an initial list that I was working with, and you can have your own list as well by just clicking this yellow button that says keep adding colleges. You can just have them right here so you can always go and reference them. You know, maybe one time you're like, ugh, I forgot what it said on Dartmouth's description. Let me go there. Or, oh, I forgot what Duke had when he was talking about the average cost. Let me just click on this and see what information I was given. And so that's how you can kind of just make a list and start tracking your interests right here, which is always really great. Now let's just go ahead and return to the homepage of the College Board. The next thing I want to delve into is, like I've mentioned several times, you are going to be prompted at several different locations on the College Board to register for the SAT. And so if we click on that, what we will end up seeing is, okay, right here it says register for the October 5th, 2019 SAT. Kind of gives us the late registration deadline. Also will give us that prompt to send any scores to colleges and scholarship programs that we're looking into. And so right here, when you have gone through your, registrations for different tests, you will be reminded of that under my test registration section. So let's just return back to the homepage of the College Board and click on the next great feature of the College Board, and that is take an SAT practice test. When we're studying for the SAT, obviously practice is the name of the game. And so this kind of leads me into my next point of the partnership between College Board and Khan Academy. So how this works is you're going to want a Khan Academy account. We're going to talk about this in our next resource video that's completely dedicated to Khan Academy. But how this works is what you're going to end up doing at the end of the day is linking your Khan Academy and your College Board accounts, which I will make sure to provide you with a video of how to go about doing that. And how it works is whatever score you get on your PSAT, Khan Academy and College Board work together to identify any weak spots and then give you practice that's tailored to those weaknesses, which is really great. That's why it says right here, personalized to you, will create a tailored practice plan for you based on a diagnostic of your SAT or PSAT scores, which is really great. And it's all free. So let's just go back to the homepage for the College Board and click on what this says right here, SAT subject tests. Basically, this is kind of an all-you-can-know information page for SAT subject tests. Gives you any upcoming events, maybe some upcoming test dates, or what scores are available. You can also figure out how to send scores, get SAT subject test registration tips, see which colleges use SAT subject tests. So this is just really great information that you're going to have to kind of explore on your own and see what applies to you. But for example, right here, you can get an SAT subject test student guide. So College Board is really always trying to make sure that you have all these resources at your fingertips. You just have to be willing to explore them and take advantage of them. Now, what I want to do is just go back to our College Board homepage, and what you're going to find is that a similar thing happens for the PSAT. College Board gives you a breakdown of what's inside the test, how you can break down your scores and get practice that's personalized to your weaknesses, what things you should be bringing and not bringing to the test, any scholarships and recognition that come from performing well on these tests. So once again, College Board is making sure that you are completely informed as long as you take time out of your schedule to look at these resources that are available. And so As you can see right here, you're constantly being prompted to sign in to get your scores. Also, practice. It's constantly driving home this idea of practice, practice, practice. And so what we're going to do is just click on this practice now button. And what's really great is that you can actually download tests. College Board has free tests that are available for you to just get really familiar with the PSAT and the SAT. And so if you just click on these links, practice test 1 and practice test 2, those are different tests that you can take in your free time in a mock test environment, just so that you can make sure that you're constantly honing your skills and making sure that you're going to perform to the best of your ability on test day. So now I want to just return back to the College Board homepage, and a similar information page is going to pop up for the PSA 10 and the PSAT 8-9. Also, I forgot to go to this page right here, but for the SAT, this is going to give you another all-you-can-know information page for the SAT. You can find out what's inside the test. You can register for the test. You can figure out, hey, when are scores coming out? How can I send them? How can I cancel them? How can I verify them? All that great stuff. And once again, it will give you free SAT practice. We saw that it gave us free PSAT practice, but now this kind of leads us back to what I was talking about earlier with this partnership between Khan Academy and College Board. Practice for the SAT is really going to be taking place through Khan Academy, through that personalized SAT practice. So, like I said, make sure you stay tuned for the video on Khan Academy so that you can just make sure that you're using both of these resources to the best of your ability, and also make sure that you're checking out the descriptions on these videos, because I'm going to be including really important links regarding how to make sure that you are linking your College Board and Khan Academy account so that you can take advantage of that free SAT practice that's tailored to your weaknesses and your strengths. So now let's just return back to the homepage of the College Board. And so before I move on to the next thing and switch gears a little bit, I just want to say that the AP tab and these tabs right here, these are also just going to give you that all-you-can-know information page that was featured over here when we were exploring the resources available for the SAT, PSAT, etc. I just want to acknowledge this college search button. I know that we were talking about building a college list and doing a little bit of research, but what's really great about the college search tab is that it allows us to enter these filters and figure out what colleges are tailored to the things that we desire. And so, for example, we might be looking for a certain type of school. Maybe it's a 2-year college community, or a public school, or a private school, or a certain size school. Maybe we have these certain housing and campus requirements. We want to be in a rural setting, etc. And so basically, it's kind of like we're taking a little quiz for how we envision our ideal college community. And then after we submit all of that information and save our selections, we are presented with a list of colleges that meet the requirements that we have for our ideal college community. So once again, we're not wasting time, wasting money, filling out college applications for colleges that don't fit what we're interested in, for colleges that we know at the end of the day we're never going to go to. Now, returning back to the College Board homepage, the next big thing that all of us want to know about is money. Scholarships make college affordable. So let's check out that tab and what the College Board has available for that. And so here's kind of another all-you-can-know information page where you can learn about how to earn scholarships and how you can also search for scholarships. And so it has right here, if you're not sure where to start, you can learn the basics on grants and scholarships, how to apply for them, and just make sure that you are really familiar with college scholarship opportunities. So once again, it never hurts to reiterate, it's pretty obvious at this point that the College Board is super great for just making sure that you have so many resources at your fingertips and at your disposal. The next thing I want to say is that College Board is really great about just making sure that you are constantly made aware of any deadlines that are quickly approaching. And so right here we can see that's on the home page. Next Opportunity Scholarships deadline is August 31st. And so we can always click on that to learn more about that if that's something that we're interested in. Now, another great thing about the College Board is it kind of allows you to explore your interests and start figuring out what major you might be interested in pursuing when you are in college. And so let's just click on the major search to see what's up with that. And so basically how this works is we can just kind of select the things that we're interested in, maybe, arts and humanities or health and medicine. And we can also enter any keywords that are kind of tailored to our interests, maybe select any careers that we're interested in. And this is going to kind of give us some options for potential majors that might fit some of our passions. So that's kind of how you navigate the major and career search. You kind kind of have to play with it a little bit, but the resource is there and you just have to make sure that you're taking advantage of it. The last thing that I want to touch on is Career Finder. That's one of the things that so many of us teenagers are constantly asked, hey, what do you want to be when you grow up? So College Board is great because it allows us to actually explore our passions, explore what we're interested in so that we can be presented with career options that work for us. And so as we see right here, we're immediately asked, hey, what interests you the most? Maybe it's acting in theater, business, entrepreneurship, all that great stuff, when we kind of just are able to progress through these different steps and take this little quiz that allows us to figure out, hey, what are our passions? What are our interests? What are we good at? What are our strengths? What are our weaknesses? And what careers are out there that are available that kind of tailor to the type of person we are, our personality, our interests, our passions, so that we're able to enter and pursue a career that fits who we are and that will be best suited for us. That's a little bit of insight into the College Board, how you should be using this great resource and everything that it has to offer. College Board is one of those websites, one of those resources that you just have to play around with, that you have to explore, and that you have to take time out of your schedule to make sure that you're seeing everything that it has available for us. On that note, I hope that this was beneficial, gaining a little bit of insight into the tip of the iceberg of how great the College Board is. And I just want to remind you once more to check out all the links that I put in the description below. That'll just give you a little bit of supplemental information on the College Board, how to use it, how to link your College Board and Khan Academy accounts so you can get that free SAT practice and any other essential knowledge that I want you to have so that you can truly be successful and thrive in any academic setting that you are a part of. That is what I have for you when it comes to our introduction on the College Board.
Well, after that tutorial video, hopefully you are now feeling like an expert when it comes to the College Board, and all that's left to do is for you to start actually applying your knowledge. Before I see you in the next video, I just want to give you another friendly reminder to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, hit the notification bell so that you can stay in the loop, and do not forget to check out all the links that I put in the description below so that you can make sure that you are super duper informed. Alrighty, I look forward to seeing you soon. Bye!